Boosted scooter, banned in Australia. Hey everyone, how are ya? We're back again. Today we're talking about the Boosted Rev. You've seen it, you've seen the title of the clip, banned in Australia. Basically, it's not just Boosted Rev that's banned in Australia, it's all scooters. But here comes along a scooter that's looks really well built. It's pretty expensive, $1,600. Does 22 miles range, about 35 kilometers I think. It'll do a 25% grade hill, so it'll go up a hill, come down a hill. It's got electronic brakes, it's got regenerative braking, so when you're going down a hill you got the brakes on, or you're putting the brakes on, it's recharging your battery up, so that's even more range. So if you're smart, it's going to last you a lot longer. Easy to use. It's got a top speed of 38 kilometers. Doesn't have the power output on the revs, I couldn't find that there, the actual wattage on it, but basically it's illegal in every state. All states, all electric scooters are illegal. There's a rental company that's trialling in most states, in capitals, except for the Territory. I don't think it's doing it. I don't think it's doing ACT. In the ACT and Territory, it's totally banned. It's classed as a motorcycle, so you have to have it registered, and it's unable to get registered because it doesn't have Australian design rule compliance. So that's when they go and crash the cars and make sure they're safe and give them a safety rating and stuff. So that's obviously not going to happen with a scooter. Now for me, I think that's wrong. It's an electric scooter. It can cut out a lot of people having to drive to work, take buses, take trains. I live in Perth. Perth public transport's just a joke. You've got a train that only goes north, south, east or west, and then every other suburb in the 45-degree angles from those horizontal verticals. Good luck trying to get somewhere. You've got to drive to a train station or catch a bus to a train station to catch a train. It's just stupid. Something like this would be fantastic that live close to the city or within that range, within that 34-kilometre range. Go to work, wear your work clothes. It's not a bike where you have to go and have a shower. You can just cruise in, no effort, cruise in, nice and safe, get to work, do your job, come home, no parking fees. Parking fees in most capital cities are just out of control. You pretty much have to salary sacrifice them. So it's a great idea. I mean, yeah, people are going to get hurt. It's new things. People will get hurt. We can't stop that. But let's look at the flip side. Cyclists, non-registered, no third-party insurance, no license of whatsoever, and they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And cars which are registered have to pay rego, have to pay insurance, have to go through safety checks every few years, or in the Territory they do. In other states, once you get registered you can drive until it falls to bits. They have to give way to a push bike on a road. Like, that's just insane. Why does a push bike that doesn't pay for anything? That's another whole drama. 45 people died in Australia from push bike accidents. So if they're banning a scooter, how the hell are they not banning push bikes on the road? That's just insane. I couldn't believe that. I went looking just to see what it was, to give you as a comparison. But in Australia, went from 24 to 45 people, an 80% increase in the last year of deaths on the road for cyclists. That is insane. Get them off the road. Let's get them on these scooters and on those beautiful bike paths that all us taxpayers have paid for. I've been riding BMX my whole life. I won't ride a racer. I won't go near a road because even when I was a kid, drivers were dodgy. But in these capital cities, the drivers are just out of control. It's just chaos, absolute chaos on the roads. because they're all these unskilled drivers that don't know what they're doing. So why would you be stupid enough to ride a bike on there? Scooter is a great idea. Yeah, some of the cheaper ones are crappy. I think they need to have certain standards. That's no dramas. Keep them on the footpaths, keep them on the bike paths where they belong. They shouldn't be allowed on the road. That's fine. Even if you put a speed limit on the footpaths of say 30 k's an hour, 30 k's an hour. A push bike does 40 k's an hour. When you're hooting, I can do 40 k's easy on my BMX on a bike path. So this one does 35 or 38 kilometres an hour. 2 kilometres slower down than a BMX going flat stick for a little bit, or a racer going flat stick for a fair while. So there's no difference, absolutely zero difference to a bicycle. So the illegality that the Australian governments and states have put on these is totally unwarranted, total contradiction, and it just makes all our politicians, which we already know, look like idiots. Let's get this changed. The boosted revs are fantastic. Lime, I think it's Lime is the mob. Let's help them. Let's go for them. If they're there, try them out. Go and do the trial. See what they're like. I think you'll find they'll be really good. If I could get this boosted rev in Australia, I'd buy it to travel around. I can't afford a car. I work away in the mines. I can't afford a second car. It costs too much for insurance and rego to sit there for a week every month. One of these things I can just get in, shoot to the shops, get me staff, boom, boom, beautiful, awesome. Boosted Rev looks like a great idea. The concept and the idea behind it, portable electronic travel for people. It's affordable. $1,600 is cheaper than most cars nowadays. It's easy to use. It's got all the safety. It's got a headlight. It's got a brake light, which most of the others don't have. So safety, they've put safety into it. It's got three brake on your foot. It's got brake control with your throttle that automatically controls the electronic brakes. So it's got they've gone through the safety stuff. These are the scooters we need to come out to make them compliant. Come on Australia, go and see your local poly, tell them you want them in, let's make this change. They look like a great idea. Boosted, it looks fantastic. Love to try one to see how good they are. From the videos I've seen, there's sort of a couple of mixed things, but they sound pretty good. Yeah, bring it on. Boosted Rev.
Get down.